You see your competitors outranking you by doing shady stuff. In other words, leveraging black hat techniques. And you have that urge to just copy them so you can outrank them. Hey everyone, I'm Neil Patel, and today I'm going to discuss why black hat SEO is going to hurt you. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel so that way when I give more SEO advice, you'll get notified. Question for you. Have you ever realized that someone's outranking you by doing dodgy stuff and you can't figure out why Google still lets them rank even though they have all these complex algorithms that's supposed to stop all this stuff? Well, if you're in that situation, leave a comment below with yes. If you're not, leave a comment below with no. Here's the thing, Google's not perfect. It's amazing and it's a great company, but it's not perfect. They continually are adapting and making their algorithm better. And yes, someone may be outranking you in the short run, but in the long run, they won't. And here's the thing, I used to do dodgy SEO stuff and use black hat techniques when I was in my early 20s. I don't do any of that stuff anymore because I learned it's terrible to do. I used to rank at the top for web hosting, used to rank at the top for online casino, online poker, all the competitive terms, even auto insurance. But you know how long I would last for half these terms? Less than a year. If I was lucky, maybe a year. Google eventually slaps you and be like, no, you shouldn't rank. If I took all that time I spent doing dodgy techniques and did legitimate stuff and maintained my rankings, I would be worth way more money. Yes, in the short run I may lose, but in the long run I will win. And I don't want you to just start copying people when they're doing dodgy stuff. I'm not even telling you that you should go and try to report them. I think that's a waste of time because eventually Google will adapt their algorithms and catch these people. Instead, I want you to do something else. And I'm going to break it down to you in a few steps that'll help you beat them. The first thing I want you to do is survey the people on your site and ask them, how can I improve the user experience? How can I make my content better? How can I make my product better? How can I make my service better? And you can use tools like SurveyMonkey to figure this out, or even Hotjar. The reason you want to do this is Google's all about showing the website at the top that provides the best user experience. A good example of this is Ahrefs was trying to figure out how to rank for backlink checker, and they couldn't rank at the top no matter what they did. And then they figured out from their users that, hey, they want a free backlink tool, and they decided that we're going to give you a backlink analysis with up to 100 links. And once they did that, they shot to the top. No matter how much SEO they did, they wouldn't get to the top because the users wanted somewhat of a free tool, and they released a limited version for free. And that's what I mean by user experience, in which if you figure out what your users want, instead of just taking shortcuts, eventually you'll notice that your rankings will keep climbing and climbing, and then you'll increase your rankings. The second thing I want you to do is optimize your title tag and meta description. Rankings all aren't about SEO. A lot of times it's about click-through rates, user metrics. So if everyone starts clicking on the second listing instead of the first listing, what do you think is going to happen? Google's going to switch them out. Number 2 is going to be number 1, number 1 is going to go to number 2. And when you do that, you'll find that over time, you'll start climbing up and getting the lion's share of the traffic. So look at what title tags that you can use that are appealing. Look at the paid ads to give you ideas within your space. Look at magazine covers for inspiration. The third thing I want you to do is be patient. If you keep at it, you keep doing SEO, you keep writing amazing content, you keep improving your content, updating it, because Google doesn't want stale content, over time your rankings will also increase. You just need to be patient. A lot of people don't have that, but if you do, in the long run, you will win. And last but not least, here's a little bonus tip for you that a lot of you aren't doing. When you're thinking about rankings, you want to beat your competition, don't just think about the United States or English as a language. Consider expanding, because it's not even competitive. And a lot of other countries like Brazil, people don't even do things like link building. Yet they have a decent GDP, they have a large population, and you can make a killing there. So consider going global and translating your content, because you'll notice that you can dominate the SERPs globally without having any competitors. So that's it. If you need help outranking your competitors, don't resort to black hat techniques. Follow the tips in this video. If you need more help than that, you can check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital. If you enjoyed the video, like it, share it, tell other people about it. Leave a comment below if you have questions, and I'll help you out. Thanks for watching.